I believe I'm ready to launch as soon as I get a sip of this goodness. Oh god, burning. Burning. Hi. Hi everyone, this is Soul. This is the pre-morning show. This is the thing that I do right before I head over to Twitch TV / SoulSoBreezy. So I'd love it if you were to join me there at 9 o'clock Pacific. That's about half an hour from now. I am I am on a Void Elf character. I am looking at Teldrassil, the feature U log for this year's 2018 Winter's Veil event. I don't know if you know about that yet, but I'm just letting you know in advance that that's a thing that's going to happen. One thing I should definitely do is open up chat so I can actually say good morning to people who say hi. Hello, Folio. Get this thing out. Okay, cool. That's not the right link. Let's click on the right link. SoulSoBreezy. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good. I hope everyone has had a good and a welcome morning. I certainly have so far. I had a decent start to the morning, did the usual thing, but now here I is staring at a tree. I did a. Ooh, this is loud. Why is this so loud? I did a video just a little bit ago where I talked about. Well, I didn't talk about anything. I just kind of showed off the tree for like an hour or so. But I also did. I also did another one where I featured the Undercity, and I just kind of did a quick tour, see what was accessible, what wasn't. But I haven't done one for here on Darkshore yet. I kind of I was really tempted to do one, but I don't have all the context yet. So I think since we know. Since we pretty much know what happens to the Undercity, I'm like, okay, cool, let me talk about that. But since we don't know 100% of everything quite yet of what happens over here on Darkshore, I wanted to hold off on it because I just wanted to see if there was like any more stuff that happens here in the area. I mean, I know that if we like go to like certain places, we're going to see like, you know, kind of different stuff. We're going to see, let's see, where there's like refugees and such that gather up around here. Is it here? Let me turn on names. That would be useful. Soul, turn on all names, everybody. All right, so are there a number of people here? Not here, not here. I thought there were some people that were going to show up here. They definitely show up over in Stormwind though, so you see some people there. No, those guys aren't anything. Yeah, so I guess not much happens in this immediate area, but if we head back to Stormwind, oh hell yeah, you see a freaking party over there. So let me change this. Let me change my title actually. Haha. Cool. Changing the title will help. Haha. So anyway, I hope everyone, like I said, I hope everyone's has had a good morning. I think I slept kind of late because I wanted to get some of those uploads done, which I guess and I think it was worth it. Got a little bit of work done, make it seem like I'm still doing stuff. I'm still doing work. One thing that's curious is that they did a, I don't know if it was a reset, but the game compelled us when we got into this new beta build to start doing like the Silithus quest line. So I think that's something that I want to do today, just so I can get this particular tune caught up in case there's like some sort of sequence that we need to follow in order to access the Battle for Darkshore. So I want to follow that sequence and see what's going on there. Where are these dudes? I know Wowhead showed me like a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, not here. Okay, I know if I go here, this takes me straight to like it's a portal right over there that'll take me straight to Darkshore. This is pretty sad though. You're seeing like, I'm presuming these are like caskets and stuff, you know, which I really shouldn't be walking on. Jeez. Like a jerk face. But it is pretty sad. I haven't looked at Ogrimmar yet. I might switch tunes like sometime during the show to see ooh, what's happened over here and all that stuff. So let's see. For now, though, I don't know if is there a quick way to freaking Silith this from here? Because I think I have it. I think I started the quest to take me there. I know I go to Lion's Rest. I talk with somebody. I think it's Shaw. Hey there. Yeah. You see, like there's a bunch of people that are like hanging out here. So let me double check. Okay, so this is the wound. Okay, cool. So I am in fact gonna go there. All right. So somewhere here, I need to try to remember. I don't remember very well, like where the portals to like Uldum and all that stuff is. Let's see. Anyone on right now? Not not very chatty this morning, but that's okay. I just need to find like where these portals are. I thought it was like somewhere out here, something like that. Oh wow, there's an Ancient of Lore that's just hanging out here now. Okay, now I'm really tempted to like switch over really quick, check out Orgrimmar and see like how that place looks now, because that is pretty sad. Ah, here we go. Yeah, see, I knew it was like somewhere around here. This is Cataclysm Land, right over here. Sweet. I feel fortunate that I was able to remember that. Yay! All right, so. Okay, the sword's there. I was like, I wonder if the sword's even there, because I remember there was like some build where you couldn't even like go here for a bit. So let's see if anything had changed at all. Me myself, hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, like I'm wondering if yeah, it's a little bit quieter today. I'm wondering if people if like notifications weren't sent out when I started streaming. That would be a damn shame. But okay, but it's okay anyway. I'm here for me, not for you. just messing. Anyway, how you doing? How are you doing this morning? Oh, come on, coffee. Flow. Oh yes, flow into my mouth. Mike, what's up? And good morning. I think that's I think that's a new name. Not sure. Okay, so the sword kind of looks the same. Looks as semi-active as ever. Let me do a quick check before I start doing these quests to see like if anything new would happen. I mean, I see little bits. Oh wait, what are my settings at right now? My settings are like maxed everything. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. I want to make sure that you guys aren't like lagging or nothing, because then I feel like a dick. I'd be like, what's wrong with me? Doing good. Very nice, dude. Very nice. All right, so let's yeah, I don't think anything has changed here yet. I mean, there's those little creature shits over there. All these little spiky azurite veins, all that stuff is still there. That's normal. I mean, maybe stuff will phase. Hell, maybe as I do these quests, then I'll like suddenly unlock like the whole artifact instability cutscene or something like that. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure Wowhead would have found that out by now. You actually contemplate installing the beta again with all of this changes, but man, I'd rather watch. Yeah, it's, you know, it's easier. It's easier. I mean, you could always just ask me questions too. I'd be happy to help out with that. So I'm playing a warlock right now, doing things a little bit differently. So I mean, not only am I on this son of a bitch of a faction, just kidding. But I'm gonna mess around with this guy for a bit. So what should I switch to? Felguard. So I'm still not quite on top of the spec. Hell, I'm not on top of any spec for that matter. But at least the feel of it, like I said, it definitely, like I said in an earlier video, it feels a lot better than demo in Legion. At least I think so. I don't have to deal with like demonic empowerment or garbage like that. That stuff drove me nuts. But it just seems to flow like pretty easily. It's just easy to work. I'm wondering if I have all these effects down. Let's see, so... Oh, really? Ah, shit. I don't know if I'm able to, like, handle myself here. Nope, I can't. Well, he's 115 anyway, so whatever. I know, it's like, ew, whatever. But seriously, what's Horde doing here on goddamn beta, on beta servers? This is like 115. Son of a bitch. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't have a max level, I don't have a max level 120 or so, but you know, actually, I wonder if the whole scaling thing even works here. But yeah, if this dude's giving me trouble, I might just need to turn off like war mode, which would be a big pain in the ass. But of course, this walk back hella sucks too. I don't want to deal with this either. But I still have like 22 minutes left on my hearth. Anyway, Teal, what's up? Zach, what's up, dude? Shrek, hey, how's it going? Have I looked at Ignore Pain? Is it the same? I haven't looked at Ignore Pain. I saw a couple tweets from Keggernaut as well as Befuddled Gaming that one of the big things that they don't like is that it's on the global, and I'm like, whatever. only because my Light of the Protector is also on the global, so it's the same thing. I mean, whether it's a big old absorb shield or a giant heal or a giant instant heal, that stuff is being thrown onto the global. So I'm not. People won't like my opinion. I'm just like, whatever, you know. Deal with it. Make it a tactical decision. That's what you know. That's what Blizzard intends for it to boil down to. But if you don't like it, say so. I said so. I said that I didn't like it. So I'm going to just kind of leave it at that, really. Okay, is it really like a pally just like running around like a maniac? Okay, that's a SI7 person. Okay. Yeah, if I die again, I'll be upset. I don't know what I'll think. Yeah, I'll be a little sad. I'll be like, come on, dude, don't you need to take care of some question shit real quick. Wait, really? Wow, they're really like out and about. Holy shit. Okay, well, fuck. I guess there's really no point in fucking around with this tune. I guess I'll just make another tune. That's kind of easier. Turn off war mode. I'm not here to start shit. Jesus. The Horde are very aggressive on test rounds, apparently. See, I don't like the GCT change, but I can understand why they're doing it. It's not actual Shrek, but it's let's see. Unpopular opinions or opinions. Yeah. I saw Beastmaster got a new shot, barbed shots. May make it more fun having a new button to press. Do I even have any tunes that are prepped for? I don't. Ah, shit. Actually, I don't want to make a mage. Fuck that. I'm not fond of mages. Let me make a. You know what? Since you guys mentioned the hunter, I'll make a hunter. I'll make a human hunter. Ew, gross. A male human hunter. Soul, whatever. Ooh, you look goofy. And see, so Tears Fall Glades video, and yeah, dude, it's. I hope it's not done. I have a feeling that neither of these things are like completely done and all that. That's my hope. All right, so where's this war mode thing? War mode is off. All right. Where's my? I'll worry about that shit later. I just want to go to
requests that you rendezvous with me at Stormwind.
Yeah, that's great, dude. Okay, cool.
We've uncovered certain
But yeah, I had a 122, and I got him to 120 like last week or so, and then I started like doing a couple things. I wasn't, but I'm not trying to. Ooh, let me do some world quests and you know, get some gear and all that. I mean, I might try out the world quests and talk about them, talk about how they feel, talk about how they flow together and all that. This one, that one. Oh, it's this one. Haha. But yeah, the
fight in the shadows.
that's not so bad. Diamond Husband, they add more complexity. It is just so dull. What's up, Talon? Dire Frenzy and Dire Beast were separated and they were renamed Frenzy. I love BM, always been my main spec. It's only as dull as you. Oh yeah, to me, there's only one spec that exists, and that's Beastmaster. There's no, there's nothing else. Okay, pick up the damn thing. Alright, now let's try this again. So, so folks that are just joining me today, so what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll split this stream up a little bit more. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm still gonna be going on to Twitch because I already said that I would. But anyway, my plan today is to go through some of this old Silithus, this kind of old Silithus quest line, so that way, I guess I can be prepared for a Battle of Darkshore sort of thing in case I need to do it in a certain order. It's just I just find it weird that they kind of flagged this. They flagged this quest as something for us to do again, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, sure, why not? I have a feeling that it's not gonna be all that beneficial for me, but oh well. Let's see. But as for the thing for Ignore Pain, like I said, it's something that I would have fully expected, just because of what they did for Protection Paladins. You know, we have that. It's like, all right, cool. Do I want Dire Beast? No, I want double pets. Wait, your call pet additionally. Okay, so they did just put it in. I wonder why it took them so long to implement it. That's kind of weird. Let's see, passive. I don't care. Passive. Not going to use it anyway. Passive and passive. This is how I roll, folks. This is what I do. Does it hurt? Alright, that way, okay. Buttons. 1, 2, barbed shot. Wait, I actually just have barbed shot. I do just have barbed. Fires a shot that tears through your enemy, causing them to bleed for something. And sends my effect into a frenzy, increasing auto attack speed up to something. Wait, what? Oh, it's barbed shot or dire beast. Okay, it's like what you guys were saying in chat. My bad. Huh. How do I feel about that? Fire shot that tears you through your enemy. I don't know how I feel about it. Not yet. Shoot double pets for the win. Were I getting dismounted randomly in Tears Fall Glades? No, I was not. I wasn't flying around doing anything weird either. There were things that I couldn't fly towards, kind of. But at the same time, I was also downloading a new version of the client. So, because like I don't know why, my client was having so many problems that I had to just re-download the whole damn thing. I'm like, ah, fuck it. So I did that, and then I was cool. So, there's that. Oh shit, there's more quests. I know there aren't too many quests, so I'm hoping that I can get this done like fairly quickly. But yeah, since I have a good number of people on right now, maybe I'll extend the pre-show to make it a little bit longer. Overall, I'm gonna be doing a shorter stream today, because I still, even though I got 2 videos out last night, I'm still working on the video that I was actually working on, which is just a big tour of Kultras and Zandalar and just hanging out. That's what I wanted it to be, and I've been like totally failing at that. So Soul sucks. Sorry about that, homies. Call dog. Wait. Oh, I just get. Oh, okay. So I just get a. Oh, that's right. It's a random pet. It's a random pet. Okay. Oh well. Anyway. I don't know. Like I don't know how. I'm not quite sure how I feel about having this barbed shot sort of deal. Oh, I need my auto loot. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. Like I like the idea of, you know, pets just kind of flying in and wow, that tab targeting sucked. I was trying to get this other prospector. This guy clearly did not want to like do anything. Oh well. And you know, it kind of feels like the cooldown for kill command went down. No, it didn't go down. I'm just not doing a good job of spending focus. Ha ha ha. So you can't fly. What? You can't fly over there? That's weird. I didn't have. Yeah, I did not have that kind of problem. Let's see. I should probably. What are my pet's talents set to? Ferocity. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that. Oh well. Fuckers, hey, what's up, Preskin? Don't know if I'm not mistaken, it's not an if. Oh, we can have both Barb Shot and Dire Beast. Oh, so you just have it anyway. Okay, okay. In that case, I'm not gonna. In that case, I'm gonna miss Dire Beast then. That's a bummer. That just means I'm not gonna. That just means I'm not gonna use it because I'm like, I'm a simple guy. I don't want to have. I don't want to have too many buttons. I do feel like I'm lacking at the moment, though. I think, yeah, maybe that's why things feel a little bit slower, because I am kind of missing a button. But I don't know, like, let's see. So this thing has up to 2 charges, and yet Barb Shot. How come it's not? Let's see. I wonder if this is even like working right. Where wait. Something critical Dire Frenzy. But then isn't Dire Frenzy the thing that makes my Barb Shot, that would make either Dire Beast or Barb Shot like refresh? I haven't noticed it proc, so maybe the talent's broken. Ha 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 ha. Morning Soul, first time on the stream. Hope I'm doing great. I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm probably going to extend the morning show by at least another 15-ish minutes or so. I'll probably like send out a tweet for that one. How weird though. Yeah, I think the talent's just broken right now. So, or I think one with the pack is broken, I should say. So I should probably change it to something else. I'll probably change it to this for now, because at least that seems to work. Yeah, because between one thing or the other, I would definitely rather have 2 pets, because 2's better. Like every time. Okay, this is feeling better now. Yeah, because I don't know, it's weird. It was like it was just feeling a bit too slow. Like even I could tell, as someone who doesn't really like focus very much on DPS characters at all. I'm like, hey, this is different. I ain't feeling this, man. Let's see. Good morning to Lori. Good morning to Redeemed. Hope everyone's having a good one so far. So let's hang out for a little bit. Right now, for those who are kind of getting caught up, I'm redoing some of these Silithus quests over here on the beta because it flagged me to. I'm wondering if it's if there's going to be some sort of requirement to take care of these before you do the battle for Darkshore, the burn of Teldrassil, that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that is going to be a thing, especially for new players that are still kind of getting into this. So it's like if you're a brand new player, maybe you do need to like go through this set of requirements, because this is kind of just part of that whole build up and sequence to the start of BFA. Maybe at least. Let's see, 7 ore. I need more explosive plays. Damn, really? Alliance are just blowing up or are blowing up stuff. I want to blow up stuff. All the Horde are doing is, or Horde are playing defense. Their guys are getting like stabbed and myrtleized and stuff, and we're just trying to clean up the mess. Filthy Alliance. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Have they changed the global cooldown issues yet? With what? Because there's a from how it looks, they're not just going to blanket roll everything back. But they did do a couple things. I don't think I have an on. Yeah, I don't have any on-use trinkets. But what they did do, let's check it out right now. Every man for himself. Okay, so that's off of the rate. That's off of the global. Do I have any others? Really? That's the only on-use that humans have? Humans kind of suck. But yeah, sorry. The last thing that I read was that the racial abilities as well as on-use trinkets, those are going off of the global cooldown. And then there's like a couple other things that changed as well, but there's not a big blanket reversal, hey, sorry guys, we're going to undo everything, and, you know, there we go. There's a pretty clear intention of what Blizzard wants to do. It's just a matter of tweaking it, adjusting the global cooldown for some classes to either remove it or to make it a little bit shorter. Like for some folks, the global cooldown for some of the abilities is only like half a second, or went down to 1 second. But these changes overall, like this, it's gonna stay. Okay, I got ore, more explosives. Yeah, right. The Alliance are dogs. Damn. So if I could have any race, regardless of it being realistic or not, what race would I want to have as an allied race? Ivox, what's up, dude? What's up, no one? What I want as an allied race? Valajar. I would. I think I'd be cool for playing as a Valajar, because as far as I'm concerned, Valajar can play as paladins. Excuse me. Yeah, I'd play as the Valajar. I'd be one of Odin's little bitches, doing his bidding. Champion, champions. You know, go fight. I don't care for what faction you fight for. Just have fun. Okay, sure thing, dude. Don't have any actual loyalties. I just chose my side and I'm sticking with it. I think that would be. I still think that would be a really good idea. That would be like the most transparent faction that you can possibly get. Because it's just kind of in your face. It's like, okay, this is, you know, this is what I'm doing. I'm joining the Horde because there's enough people playing the Alliance, or there's enough of my fellow Valajar that joined the Alliance, so here I am for the Horde. And Sylvanas is like, that's it. That's all. Well, what if you change teams? I'm not going to, because I was told not to. But if I do, I'll give you like 2 weeks notice. Is that cool? A Forsaken Paladin. I'm still hoping for that. I still would like to see that happen, to be honest. I mean, lore-wise, I don't see why not. The whole thing about the light being painful and that sort of thing, I don't buy into it at all. I mean, I get that like undead or vulnerable, or you know, feel more vulnerable to the light, but it doesn't kill them. It's not garlic, right? It's not garlic. It's not sunlight. It's not going to like immediately kill their ass. Let's see, playable Hosen and Ogres. When? Playable Ogres sounds fascinating. I think if people let go of the idea of like, uh-oh, don't lag out. Don't lag out. Oh, come on. Well, okay. I think if Blizzard is just like, hey, cool, we can do Ogres, but you know what? the whole thing about ogre armor and all that, fuck it, we're not even gonna bother with it. You're gonna be fucking naked the whole time, regardless of what you wear. To be honest, I think they should just embrace that. Like that's just kind of what you deal with. No visual, no, you know, not very many visual effects for ogres. Just fuck it. Make ogres what they are. And you know, and I wouldn't mind if here's another kind of unpopular thought. I wouldn't mind if certain allied races had very few or maybe even just one class to them. Like if you're gonna play a Hosen, let's pretend you're gonna play a Hosen, all you can be is a warrior and a hunter, and like that's it. Because the Hosen can't do anything else. I'm making a broad assumption. I actually don't remember what the Hosen can do. But it'd be something like that. And I wouldn't mind that one bit. Let me send a tweet out to folks. It's linked to the Twitch things. All right. Let's see. Broodlings. I can just run these over, right? I think I could. Squish, squish, squish. God damn it. No. That's weak. I gotta actually hit all these things myself. What kind of madness is this? Oh, I can click them too. Hey. Actually, shit, I was supposed to, you know, I did this before on Live Realms. I was like killing the fuck out of these things. I was like, dude, this thing is not completing. And even worse, like once I did kind of figure it out, as I was trying to do it, there were other people that were killing them as I'm trying to pick them. I'm like, no. Anyway. My thing is apparently before death, why not after? Yeah, no, I agree. The light is... I'm a firm believer that when it comes to the light is all about just your belief in it, rather than, oh, it's only for good people or something like that. Like, if you believe strongly enough in the light, you should be able to use it. That's the only requirement that I've observed. That's the kind of narrative that I can twist around it these days. McDiggett says Rachel's Valkyrie form for 5 seconds. That'd be kind of weird, because what if I'm a male? What if I'm a male Valajar? Because there are no male, not very cool. There are no male Valkyr, right? Let's see. Regarding the globals, me and myself said, seems like a trick. Take lots of stuff away. People get mad. Give people some stuff back. People are happy. No, I don't think that's true. Like, I think that's another unpopular thought. I think it's just something that people need to fucking get over. Okay, not fucking get over, but people do just need to realize, like, that's that, just like what Ian had said, like, not continually adding to the game isn't a sustainable thing. You're bound. You will end up taking things away, because either Blizzard will take them, or the developer will take them away, or players will stop using them. Because at least the way that WoW is structured, there's no feasible way to have a 9-button rotation or something like that. They can possibly do things like, oh, let's have an ability to do 2 things at the same time, but that doesn't seem like right either. You're still doing the same thing. You're still taking buttons away from people. So I don't think there's no winning when it comes to this whole debate of pruning and taking shit away and bloats and that sort of stuff. Can't win. Ever. Let me try to get caught up. R.I.P. Grom. Yeah, I saw that too. That thing about Grom. I'm actually glad, because at least because it kind of resolves the story. It means that there's much less likelihood of more of a return to Draenor. Thank God, because I don't want to go back. To be honest, I don't want to go back again. What is dissatisfying though is that, based on what I just said, there's a much smaller likelihood of Alliance ever finding out what happened. Not Alliance players, but just the Alliance as a from a lore standpoint. How are they going to know? What reason do they have to go to Draenor? And as far as Grom was saying, by the way, I'm talking spoilers here for. I'm talking spoilers. You should know this now, right? The idea is that Draenor is being slowly corrupted by the light. Yeah, it's yeah, it might be like a dying world or something like that. And Grom was trying to stop her. Apparently, Grom Asher sacrifices himself to either save the Maghar or to stop her or something like that. We just don't know what. In the end, we don't know what happened. But I'm going to presume that he dies because he gets old. Yrel ain't going to get old anytime soon. And that's really it. So I'm curious how I'm curious like if Alliance players are going to visit Draenor so they can see what happens, what happens with the light, or if all this is just kind of a message to send to players and kind of like slowly put into their heads that this is what the light's capable of, and nothing more than that. And it's like, okay, here we go. Here's what might happen, but we'll revisit this like in another expansion or so. We're just going to put this one on the shelf because between having these forces of the light or the void that are on the side of extremism and that sort of thing, there's a lot of examples of the void. Not too much of the light. We need the light to catch up, so we're going to bombard you with this kind of thing for a while. That might be something that happens. Maybe. Let's see, you wanted Northern wanted orcs since BC, and they'll take whatever. They should just make the troll boots with the ogre armor. Just makes a minimal version of it. Yeah, I don't think that would be a big deal. Moments sons an hour for Warker Chief Grom and those that died to remaining Maghar. I'm gonna hold off on that until it actually it's testable, until it actually plays out and we can see a version of what's going on. Until then, I'm gonna hold off on that. Donker says, yeah, but being sort of pseudo ghost, lore-wise, physical would be more. Would make more sense. Oh, okay. Talking about different things. Magic damage decrease would be better in BFA. So far, I guess magic damage is out of control in mythics and raids. That I can kind of agree with. Sam, what's up, dude? Let's see. Soul has Bob merchandise. I want a coffee cup. Do I have? Nope, no Bob merchandise yet. Ooh, yeah, this stuff is a little hotter than normal. Actually, wait a minute. Okay. I put a little bit of cooler water in there because I'm a real bitch when it comes to the heat. But I was just like, wait a minute. How come I'm not tasting as much coffee? I think it's just because of like the maybe it didn't mix right or some shit like that. Anyway, majority of the Maghar fleet with us with a small force holding mountain led by Grom to hold off the entire Lightbound army. Yeah, so I'm still I still want to at least see it or test it before I comment too much more on it, because for all we know that stuff might change. I mean I guess the gist of it is gonna stay the same, but I'm curious about like the verbiage, the words, that sort of thing. It's pretty strong language to say, oh yeah, the light is like destroying our world. Like that's a pretty that's pretty big, because we've yet to see anything about the light destroying or corrupting or anything like that, even if it is from just a horde perspective. The weird thing that I kind of don't like though is that it paints Yrel as not just being extreme in her ways, but borderline insane with her fanaticism and her devotion to the light and all that stuff. So I'm not quite sure how to feel about it. I still prefer Agents of the Light to be so disillusioned that what they're doing is the right thing, as opposed to being insane. It's a weird line to cross, or it's a hard line to distinguish. I guess I'm trying to say. But you gotta start selling Bob merchandise. I don't know, dude. Maybe. But like if I do, it's not gonna be like for profit. I'd rather put more of my focus on just making cool stuff for people to watch and all that, and you know, make myself available to speak to people. And wow, there's 41. Man, you guys, 41 people here. I would love to have 41 of you follow me over to Twitch when I switch over to the actual morning show, because I love being able to listen to music and all that stuff while I'm talking with you guys and girls at home and on the toilet. But I know that Twitch is like such a big spot too that I know it's hard for a small channel like mine to get any traction. Meanwhile, there's not a whole lot of WoW traffic that goes on here on YouTube and stuff. But anyway, well, Larry did 2 wells in case and Light and Christopher 1,000 years audio drama. Oh well, keep in mind, Mad Dog, that was a vision that she saw. She didn't literally see those, so it was while she was doing her little training montage with Locust Walker that she saw the Light doing like those extreme things. So we can't say for sure that's what it's like. It's like, did we see like the truth, or did we only see what the Void stuff wanted us to see? So that we can't say for sure either. But this is giving us a very strong indicator of how things could possibly be. Thank goodness that this cutscene is coming in, because I still need to, because I'm slowly putting together like a whole conspiracy of the Light theory sort of video. Again, I'm just kind of revisiting it. It's gonna include a lot of the same thoughts that I had when I first talked about. This is months ago now. This is when I first talked about the possibility. Oh, where's my revive pet button? Shit. Come on. Woo. Yeah. So what was I saying? I wanted to revisit like the whole thing on the Light and like see like, okay, just how bad can the Light like actually be. And die, fucker, come on. Honestly, dude, I'm like fighting these guys like it's a fucking like I'm a tank. I'm not a tank. I'm a stupid hunter. Isn't the desert factually made of tiny crystals in the form of sand? Well, aren't these little rocks, kind of? Bringing zealotism into this explain is very topical. You still wanna butcher Urel? For what? Hey, if anything, Grom was able to go down the way that he wanted to, you know, fighting and all that. He's that type of guy, and at least yeah, I'm gonna be really curious to see what broadcast texts we're missing, because to hear about Grom's son converting to the Light and stuff, and at least from the broadcast text that we have, I don't think we see him talk at all. So for the son of Gromash to not talk at all and all that, but to explain like him turning against his father, to me that seems big enough to warrant, hey, you know what, we should at least see what's going on between that. Since we're not seeing it, I'm just concluding that, you know what, I don't think we've seen enough, or I don't think there's enough. We're gonna see a little bit more of this, either in that particular scenario, or there could be follow-ups. We might see in the future a return of I don't know if his name is Garrosh yet. I don't recall, but there might be a return of Garrosh, round fucking 3 of Garrosh Hellscream, the gift that keeps on giving, or like the villain that Blizzard can't let go of. I'm glad that he wasn't at least the forefront villain though. Space Goat Stew, anyone? Damn. Okay, even with Grom being handled poorly, he was one of my favorite characters from Warcraft. He was one of mine too. Like the only thing that I wasn't fond of him about was that one cinematic during Warcraft 3 when he one shots Manaroth. I'm like, man, how are you gonna do that? That's not cool. Like, Thrall has all these elemental powers and all that stuff. All he did was throw your stupid axe, and like that was it. Or he didn't throw it. He like ran in and like fucked him up. But still, he just one shot him. I'm thinking to myself that that's just the limitations of That's just limitations of cinematics. Damn it. That's how I feel about it. Let's see if am I missing anything there. Oops. 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 All right. So I'm like prepping. I'm prepping all the chat stuff for the Twitch side of things, so that we can have a nice fun show. On a world where all the dark has been defeated, there's only light, blinding light, which is just as bad as if all the light was defeated and the planet, leaving the planet in darkness. That's true. Like when it comes to like the purest forms of the light and the void, like the void gods, the void lords, and whatever the hell represents the light, to them it is black and white. It is a black and white issue. It's like you're either with us or you're against us, basically. So you're either with us, you're against us, or you haven't quite decided yet. But we're gonna try. But it's those folks that we're gonna try to work you. We're gonna try to get you on our side. That's how that's how it has seemed to me. All right, so turn this in. I gave you a head. Cool. We get to see Khadgar. Part of me, some sadistic part of me does hope that, like, by the end of this whole thing with Azeroth being threatened, we're going to kill Magni, Turalyon, and Khadgar. I know it's a stupid thought that has very little basis of anything, except that I want to see Turalyon fall into, like, go extreme and be like, nah, screw this, I'm gonna do this myself, I'm gonna save the world myself, and I'm gonna stop this Horde and Alliance war by crushing both of you guys with my army of the light. We'll be like, what? Let me ask you folks something really quick. Alliance fans, or people who have played through, like, the whole Lightforged Draenei Allied Quest scenario, are there new Lightforged Draenei being made, or is this just is it just like what you've got? Like, are there more of them coming? Are we able to Lightforge people? I would love to know that. So no true orc would want to be a puny. Wait, no true alliance really wants orcs in their faction. No true orc wants to be a puny alliance. Our era is trying to input our morals into deities. They're the ones who say that. Yeah, you're right, Sam. It's that perception of how we feel about it, how we feel about these higher beings, without really knowing how these higher beings feel about us. Nolan says, "Oh God, I don't want Magni to die. He's the only relevant dwarf we still have." I think it's because I think Magni will die because he becomes corrupt. That's my deal with it. I wouldn't mind more reskin races on the opposite faction. Like, I could convert my friend into Horde if the Darkhands join the Horde, or I go Alliance if I can be an Orc or Tauren. It feels like there are just some fundamental differences between some of the races and factions that just, in my opinion, it just wouldn't let them join. It wouldn't let them join up with them. Like, I think that the animosity towards the Horde is so great that there's just no turning back from that. The animosity between elves is different. There were clearly elves that wanted to stick with one faction, or stick with the primary government. So that's a bit questionable. With orcs, though, not so much. Orcs have tended to either band together or break off and just kind of do their own thing. They would join a neutral company or something like that, or they would they would join something like the Argent Dawn. All right, hello, Magni. Hi. Yes. Okay, cool. Deliver the message. Okay, off we go. Whee! All the people we're asking for are just traitors. Have you seen the auction going on with Warcraft movie props and costumes? One auction is Draenei skulls with horns. That is a great Horde gift. I haven't been really keeping track of it. I've just been watching some of it through Twitter. I saw, like, Perculia, like, bidding on some stuff or wanting to bid on some stuff, and otherwise looking at things. And some of it does look cool, but it'd be nice to have. But I'm not gonna bid for it. Skull Rail helmet 1,000. You're not a true Alliance player. I'm a true WoW player. Ooh, I don't. You know, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna question someone's passion for the game, even if they only want to play like as one faction. I see that as embracing the faction war and taking a side. I don't have any problem with that. Okay, so I finished that. So nothing's happened yet. Did I in fact waste a lot of time on this? Maybe. I want to create a community where BFA launches Victor Sylvanas if it can be international though. Unfortunately, it won't be, Sam. At least that's the way that I've been understanding it. The whole thing with communities is that since it follows the BattleNet infrastructure, that in turn is going to obey the whole thing with faction, not faction, region locks. So EU folks still are not going to be able to communicate with people from the US. Unfortunately, that's something that's that's just the limitation of it. So in that case, something like Discord would work better, but it also wouldn't be all that beneficial anyway to have an international community. An international community in game, because the whole premise of the in-game facility of having communities and stuff on here is that you can directly invite them into party, go into raids, key for dungeons and PvP stuff and all that, and you just can't do that because the regions aren't linked. If we're in a perfect world where there was no latency and we didn't have to worry about international laws and stuff like that, then cool, that would be great. I would definitely go for something like that. But unfortunately, with the way like the laws and the technology is right now, that's pretty much impossible. Aside from my pally, I'm going to go full Horde after the Lightbound. I will war mode and plant the Horde flag in every Alliance corpse I see. Damn. I disagree, but look, I played Horde during that part of the game, so it has a place in my heart. But after I returned to the game, I want something different. And that's totally cool. Like I said, you want to play both. You want to play both factions, totally fine. There was some. Let's see, Pathfinder. There were some people that were a bit worried about having to do like all these achievements, because if you notice, like there is both Zandalar diplomat and Kulturas diplomat, so it makes people wonder, oh shit, am I gonna have to learn? Am I gonna have to play both factions just to get Pathfinder? I'm gonna talk about it during the weekly, but unless I see a tweet that says otherwise. But I'm thinking no way, dude, because Kulturas diplomat, like, let's see. It's not something that we can possibly do. That's the way I see it. It just looks like a typo. That's all. It just looks like a typo. I'm not worried about it. Because otherwise I would see a lot more stuff. Let's see. Oh, actually, both of them do show up. Actually, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's okay. That we would need to play both factions to do it, because you're literally telling players, hey, if you want to level both factions, you need to make an alliance player, level that to max, do all the questing and stuff, then you can fly, and then you can effectively abandon that tune. I don't think that's okay. I would rather see I'd rather see some additional hoops or something like that, but essentially, like, part one should just be do the quests. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this one is, yeah, complete all the things. Yeah, these are actually all the alliance based achievements. Hmm. Complete the war campaign in Koltros and Zandalar. Nazmir foothold. Vol'jin foothold. A strike on the strike on Sultazar. Damn. This does look convincing. That we do need to play both factions. Man, I'm gonna have to talk. I'm never gonna get this video done. All I wanted to do is make a video on different sites in Battle for Azeroth, but all these other smaller videos are getting in the goddamn way. That's literally what's going on. So anyway, let's see. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to shit. Well, I'm gonna do a shorter stream anyway. You know what? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. I'll send out a tweet. Since I intended to do a shorter stream overall, because I wanted to get some video content done. Now there's like more than we're gonna be doing. Yes. Sorry, I'm happen to be stuck on YouTube gaming at the moment. Going to do a pretty short stream day today anyway. Hope you forgive me, and better yet, join me for some shenanigans and smiley face and a puppy. All right, cool. That link should work. Ta-da! Okay, cool. So I'll be staying here, everyone here on chat and such. They want to turn the horde players against themselves. The blood equals a ritualized method of execution. Hurry for soul. According to incidents and saga, the victim has played prone, the ribs severed. Whoa, that's getting crazy. If the spoils and that are to be taken seriously, we're walking to the path to become a puppet of the honorable and noble alliance. Damn. I don't know about that, but alright, so let's see, I got through here. Alright, so I'm going. Oh, I didn't mean to exit out of the game. Don't worry, I'll get it back up in a second. So I'm gonna take a tour of Orgrimmar, because I haven't seen Orgrimmar ever since ever since this build. So we'll take a look and see how this looks. I seriously thought a cross-faction playing requirement will be implemented as a prereq to flying. I mean, if it is, if that's the intention right now, I do strongly suggest giving some feedback and be like, nah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. You're not, people ain't gonna like it. Yeah, that's really stirring the pot, folks. I really don't think it would be a good idea to have it. Mostly, for a multitude of reasons. One, there are people that very much, like I said, they have fun with embracing the idea of faction loyalty. They do not want to play as Alliance because F the Alliance and that sort of thing. On top of that, I don't think that's it's kind of like allied races. Blizzard didn't want flight to be unlocked in such a way that, oh yeah, just we don't want you to make a tune, level it to max, and then throw it away, because that is quite literally what many players would in fact be doing. I don't think that's okay. Let's see, has anything changed here? Because when I first shot this video, it was like nighttime, but it doesn't look like anything's really changed there. Faction loyalty is no flying. Yeah, it's gonna sit well with people. I mean, yeah, if I already said that I was going to level both a Horde and Alliance team for like the sake of the story, but not for that reason though. Like, I don't think that's cool. I just don't think that's a great way to implement. Yeah, I don't think that's a great way to compel people to play. I just think that the idea of having an incomplete story without having played both factions, I think that's incentive enough to play both the Horde and Alliance factions. But I don't think it's a good idea to force them either. Of course, you don't need to fly either, and the chances are pretty. And at least among those in my guild, I have a feeling that some of them aren't going to give a flying fuck about flying anyway. And if that's how they feel, cool. I'm not gonna give anybody a hard time about it, especially after seeing the zones. It tells me a couple more things. So I should take notes because I'm gonna be ranting about this for a bit. Haha. So sorry guys, you're helping me do work. Okay, so let's see. Don't want to be forced to play both factions. Don't want to throw a character away for the sake of flying. What was the thing that I had last said? Shit. I forgot. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I don't want to play the Alliance because red is my favorite color for the red. Oh, you watched that video this morning? Okay. I'm solo. Do it for the story. Oh yeah. Do it for the story. That should be the incentive. Oh, here's the thought that I was going with. Sends a message that flying means nothing for world building. This is an argument that this is probably my biggest critique of Legion, that when it came to flying, there was nothing added to flying. It didn't add shit. All it did was make things faster, and like that was it. I really was hoping that flying would give us access to areas that we couldn't get to otherwise, that it would introduce new gameplay or introduce new areas, kind of like in previous expansions. But if we're going with something like, if we're going with this sort of approach where you're forced to play both factions, that tells me that Blizzard does not have it in mind to once again introduce any sort of gameplay that has to do with flying. And I don't think that's fair. That's it foreshadows the thought in my head that there's nothing for me to really discover with flying in the Battle for Azeroth expansion, and that kind of sucks. I should type that, since my world building tells me that nothing new will be introduced. That sucks balls. BALLS. Okay, cool. Valentino, what's up, dude? I'll pull a Bane on end with you. So what's my feeling then about Dislon flying in war mode? Actually, me myself, they are going to allow flight in war mode because there is a new toy that's being introduced that has a 100-yard range that will dismount either your ground or flying mount. At least that's what the tooltip says. So they made that little item with that sort of idea in mind. So as far as I know, yes, you will be able to fly in war mode. So I should talk shit about that too. And war mode will just fall apart. That's how I see it. I think that once flying is enabled, war mode will effectively go away, unless there's like some really awesome incentive to be a part of it. I don't see much of any. I see there being a big drop in participation for war mode. I mean, I don't see a huge pull for it in the first place, because I trust that there's a lot of people that don't want to. There's a lot of people that don't want to fight. There's a lot of people that just don't care about PvP, especially out in the open world, and there's a lot of people that would rather spend their time PvPing in instanced stuff rather than world PvP, and that's totally okay. But doing something like this with making it so that, hey, if you want to have the advantage in war mode, you need to be able to fly. It's like, holy shit, dude, that's kind of a lot of work to have to go through both the part 1 and part 2, whatever that is, for this expansion. So I don't think that's okay. Yeah, I saw that, but just in general, would I be in favor of no flying? Yeah, I'd rather have no flying. Uh, yeah, I'd rather have no flying. Period. Imprisons found in the earth for 10,000 years. 15% experience bonus, and 10% bonus to materials. It's good enough for me. No, there are other cool things about war mode, Big Dig. It's and I do have some praises. Like yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw me on Twitch. I was just I was doing some exploring, hanging around, you know, doing cool stuff, and all of a sudden I was like, I found some alliance dude. I tried to kill him, but then a whole bunch of guys killed me. I ran into a group of horde people, and they're like, "Hey, you want to kill that assassin?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, let's do it." So all of a sudden, like my little exploration adventure turned into a PvP sort of thing. So it was organic. It felt cool. Flying's gonna fuck it up. Flying is totally gonna fuck it up, and I don't think it's a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, this place is familiar. Okay, so Gordo's here. Hey, Gordo, you made it. Do they say anything new? Gordo? Hey, hey, hey. Nope, you got nothing to say. Captured Scarlet Zealot? Nope. Nope. Trainers, etc. Let's see. Garen's Haunt is crushed. Gammon's Mill. Oh, was this place spared? I think so. See, this is gonna be the birth of like the new scourge right over here. A Gammon Mills. He's gonna be a dungeon or a raid boss someday. Watch, 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 watch. Big surprise, Soul's bags are full. Hey, ever since they filled up, they haven't been that much different. So, anyway, I'm gonna head back to Grimmer. See what's going on there. Bring down Captain. Damn, Mad Dog, you're like you're pretty fervent today, man. Dun, dun, dun. Anduin, I think you went Manduin. What's going on, nerds? What is going on? I'm mad about flying. That's what I'm mad about. I think flying has become more of a hindrance to new ideas like one, but I'd honestly rather left it out since there are flight paths plenty and flight master will still these for days. So yeah, like, dude, seriously, like as long as you do like just the minimum amount of questing, like I barely touched Voldoon before I hit max level, and already I was able to get like the flight master's whistle. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Because before, if you folks recall, you needed to also get friendly or whatever with not with the Nightborn. You needed to get friendly with them in order to get the flight master's whistle, and you didn't start off like that. Here, you just needed to get like the certain factions, and like that was it. It was pretty easy. Okay, I think this is the. Okay, that's all. Okay, so it didn't really unlock anything new. Boo. Let me talk to. Hey, Sarfang, you still there? You got it? No, no. It's the Woe Chief. You got anything for me, girl?
Greetings, champion.
Greetings, whatever. Okay. Okay, so nothing to do there. Okay, I'll sell stuff. Since I'm actually close to vendors, I will actually sell things. How about that? Yeah, so I at least don't need to keep like legs, so I can sell most of the armor pieces. I just don't want to sell Azurite stuff in case some of that stuff happens to change. But I will sell. There are a shitload of weapons. Hey, hey. Sell, damn you. Okay. Fingers. Alright. So what's going on in Ogrimmer? Let's see. Looking for names. Names. There are. Hey! Here are some of them. Look at that. They're just I don't know why they're trying to keep warm. It's Ogrimmar. What are you doing? It's like hot. It's not. I don't know. These people are weird. He truly is a mad dog. If you had to pick one class and I couldn't play any other class, but you could respect as much as you want, what would you pick and why? Hey McDiggets, welcome to my channel. It's like that's an easy question. I've been protection paladin forever. I don't even need to change specs ever. I can DPS as a protection paladin. I can heal as a protection paladin. I won't do great, but I would hold on to that for sure. Shit, dude, I think Mad Dog is pissed off because last night, his favorite person in my guild, her name's Nelia. She wasn't on, and I think Mad Dog got pissed off and just left. I think it's awesome that PvP is finally getting some love from Blizz. I like it too. It's just that flying is gonna fuck it all up. That's now my shtick at the moment, because they're going to allow flying, which I in war mode, which I'm not fond of. But the fact that it's going to be such a hurdle to unlock flying, it's going to make such a competitive. It makes such a competitive advantage for people who cannot fly. So it's going to really de-incentivize single faction players from wanting to do it, because a big part of PvP is the idea of like the whole faction war, of taking a side and faction pride and that sort of thing. So that doesn't feel good. I'm very curious what kinds of conversations went down when they even decided to go this route. At least, when they even decided to take it like this far in the steps, like who was resisting the call and all that. Because I don't think that this is a unilateral decision. I don't think any decision at Blizzard is really unilateral. But I'm just curious, like how that went. Yeah, join channels and talk a lot. Oh, it's all good. You can ignore the shit out of me. I'm just chatty Cathy. No, it's all good. No, I fell asleep. I got up at 3 in the morning. Went to the hospital. Ooh. Hope you're doing all right, Mad Dog. Although zombies in Org, only a matter of time till the streets run green with the plague goo. Yeah. Well, it's not like I guess at this time, like the Forsaken are here like for the long term. I'm just wondering where they're gonna go. Where will they go? Let's see, more refugees. I mean, this is a big spot. They just don't really have a place for them yet. Refugees, yeah, right now they're just kind of standing around. We're not really seeing them like do much. Let's see, where else? Let's see, more of them. Surely they don't plan to keep us here indefinitely. Boo-hoo, you guys are so sad. Aww. Anyway. Come on, anybody else? I want to see like some... I do want to see them either take over the area down here, where the siege of Rogomar is. What's it called? The Underbog? Not the Underbog. The Undercroft? I forgot what it's called. But I would like to see them take over that spot. Or... someone had an idea. This wasn't an original thought from me, but someone suggested, "Hey, why don't they just take over Next Ramis? Just kind of invade that, and then boom, that's their new faction capital, fucking big ass floating ziggurat sort of thing." Yes, the Forsaken are all over the place. I'll check the dock. Let's see how the dock looks. The refugees until the end of the days. You think Stratholme? That might be a good spot for them too. There are a lot of potential places for the Forsaken to go. But I think the most likely is like somewhere in Ogrimmar, probably under Ogrimmar. But I think it would feel a bit too reminiscent of the idea of oh god, this is Broken Shore shit. God damn it, I'm phased for Broken Shore stuff. Can't I not do this? I wanted to see like what the docks would look like. Can I skip it and like come back, please? No, not that one. Can I just talk to that one guy and skip it? There he is. Oh, really? I gotta... Wait. Drenashar Blockade. What's this one? Oh, this... Damn it. Do I really need to do Broken Shore? Just so I can, like, phase this thing out. All I want to do is see what's going on the docks. I don't know if I want to do that. Not right now. I agree with you. Say it's been all about the PvP for so long. Take the wind, take the wind with the baby steps and see where it leads for PvP ranks in the future. Yeah, but I'm still gonna bitch. I'm still gonna bitch and give. I'm still gonna bitch. I'm still gonna give some recent feedback based on what we're seeing, which may or may not be the case. These might in fact be typos or like a miss, a flub, something that they are definitely going to change. But I'm worried too, because we're even like just seeing this. See any tweets by them? Nothing on Twitter. Let me double check. Let's see. Anything you got to say, Warcraft devs? Okay, nothing there. What about not water dev? Damn it, Foolio. Nope. Damn it. Okay, so nothing there. All right. So far, I guess people are still just kind of questioning, hey, what's going on? What might be this? What might be that? I'm not sure how many or if any of the YouTubers has started talking about the whole PvP thing with flight and the rep thing yet. So I'm gonna get to that when I can. Hello, phone. What's going on? Nothing's going on actually. All right, I'll do that stuff later. What else do you guys got to say? Go back to it later. Yeah. That's definitely the plan. I am gonna make a video on it. So I've seen a lot of Forsaken refugees, but I haven't noticed. I have yet to see any named NPCs, because there were a lot of named NPCs that we had helped evacuate. I'm thinking that at least so far they just kind of haphazardly just placed refugees like all over the place. I just like, oh fuck it, just put people wherever and then we'll figure out the rest later, or we'll scatter them like all over. Oh, they're saying stuff. The Alliance hold no claim over our land. Yeah, you're kind of right, I guess. Kind of right. But yeah, no other broadcast text that I'm really noticing. Say I'd like to know about Grom. I'm curious about I'm curious about Grom too. It feels like there's a chance that we might not find out like everything that we might not find out everything that went on. At least not exactly. There might be details that we're just not going to find out. Hopefully not, though. I would like to know a little bit more of what goes on, or like see a follow-up. But it just seems like it's a precursor of what's to come with regards to like the light and the void and that sort of thing. Let's see. Probably Longshot and your hardcore alliance, right? Faction pride is in the air, but this talk of total victory is stupid. There's nothing more valuable in the world than enemies. Exactly. I agree with you there, Pablo. It's like, what's the hunt without the hunt? if there's no like if there was no horde, if there was no alliance, who do they fight then? You know, what's you know what left is there? Each other, which is like so it's gonna be like the same thing. All right, let me go back to Xandlar and like just kind of see what's going on, because I haven't really looked at too much of this particular build, at least not yet. Do. All right, so let's see. Any new kinds of world quests have appeared yet? Because one thing I have yet to see, I've yet to see PvP based world quests, and my PvP thing's on right now. Nope. Wait, what's that one? Nope. Maybe it would be like in Kulturas if anything. Nope. Absorb Azurite. Seize the farmhand. Wagga. I don't know what that is. There's no just, you know, fuck up alliance. Goes to the deep. Constructs, mug, whatever that is. Help turtles. Fuck the turtles. I want to kill the alliance. Drive back the Iron Tide. No, not the Iron Tide. No, that's a human faction, but that's not exactly alliance. And there's like a whole bunch of profession world quests all stacked together. Yeah, so there's no PvP world quests at the moment. Damn it. So there's no like easy way to get a whole bunch of marks of honor. At least not yet. And I just closed chat. Good going, Soul. Good going. Alright, let's see what else. I know there are like some really minor changes. Do you think that a war of conquest is wrong? I myself like the concept and see it as right. For the whole Blood and Thunder, our enemies will fall. Victor Sylvanas, Tazdingo, Mon, etc. I don't have a problem with capturing territories and things like that. But there's also you also got to respect the idea of this being an MMORPG, that there are limitations. You can't just kill off a faction and tell players as soon as they log in, your faction is dead. You are now part of the horde. Oh, that's great. Or your faction is now in chains. Log in and your ass gonna be in jail. Oh wow, okay. So I guess as a horde or alliance player, you know, as the losing faction, you get to play like the internment camp bitch, right? That wouldn't be very fun, I would imagine. Oh, fuck. Let's do some of this daily shit and try not to get myself killed in the meantime. I should have just taken a flight points like a smart person. So I'll wear a PvP mug. Do I even have PvP transmogs? Crap, I gotta climb all the way up just to get to the transmog guy. You know he's far, right? It's kind of a climb to get back up here. Actually, wait, let me check collections, appearances, sets. I have let's see. Yeah, I have no sets, so yeah. At least it's not set up here, at least. I'm just glad they made prestige account wide. Was so obnoxious. I'm cool with, because I have a bunch of tunes that have, like, you know, little bits of honor here and there. The fact that it's all going to be shared like it's a Paragon sort of experience thing for those who are familiar with Diablo 3, that I think is like really awesome. It just makes it nice and easy. And thankfully the rewards are benign enough that it's like, okay, it's not that big of a deal where I feel like I absolutely have to farm it. But some people like doing that anyway. So what am I doing? I'm pranking them. How the fuck am I pranking them? Oh, that's right, I'm just clicking shit and pissing them off, right? I'm so mischievous. Ow! Ow, man. Okay, some of these guys like hurt. Or they put on a little bit of pain. Let's see, the old Legion World Quest will still be there for easy. I have a feeling that they're going to nerf those, or they're going to change the kinds of marks that you get. So, just like how they would nerf garrison missions, and how they're probably going to nerf order hall missions. I have no doubt that they're going to nerf world quests to a certain extent. And this is the first time that we've had world quests, so I have. Yeah, I've absolutely no doubt in my mind that we will no longer be able to do that. I mean, that's how it was. That's how it's going to be for pet marks. Those, you know, the pet-based currency. There's going to be a new currency in Battle for Azeroth where the pet charms. Yeah, pet charms. There we go. Or the pet charms that we have been building up. They're no longer going to be a thing, or they're no longer going to be relevant. At least not for current stuff, which is kind of a fucking bummer, but it's kind of how it goes. Hey Onk, sorry that I'm not on Twitch, but I'm going to be doing a shorter stream today, and it's hard to resist when there's like 60 people that happen to be watching. What's wrong with you guys? Gosh, what are you guys doing? Guess nobody's on. Just kidding. I'm glad to have everyone this morning. I hope everyone's having a good one so far. For those of you who are just like listening and lurking, as well as the regulars who regularly conversate and otherwise hang out. I always appreciate you folks. Let's see. That's not exactly what I mean. I'm talking about player embracing the idea that he has conquered the whole. We are villains. Seems like. Let me reread what you got to say, because I guess I didn't understand what you mean. Do I think that a war of conquest is wrong? I let myself the consequence. That's right, and that sort of thing. I'm talking about the player embracing the idea that he has conquered the whole. We are villains. Seems. Yeah, I'm still not quite get. I still don't quite get what you're saying, Sam. I'm just thinking to myself, at least at the moment, we've kind of demoted ourselves to just becoming the arm of our faction leaders once again. Yeah, all horde leaders follow us off any battles unless it goes against the alliance. Yeah. But then again, I'm not really questioning Saurfang, but I can question Saurfang, because think of it like this, right? You have your military commander, you got Sylvanas, you have your number one, kind of. Okay, maybe your number two, because Nathanos would be like, no way, I'm your number one, me, and Sylvanas would be like, fine, I guess, and then Nathanos would be like, yay, go me, and all that. Anyway, the idea of Saurfang abandoning the horde, that doesn't seem very honorable to me. At least the fact that he's just leaving on his own. He just walks and like that's it. And I could paint a narrative that people wouldn't agree with me on, but I can paint a narrative that he's a coward because he just left. It's like, I'm not going to try to fix the horde from within. I'm not going to try and mock Garra Sylvanas. I'm not going to try to improve things or steer her right or be an advisor to her. I'm just going to leave. And I don't think that's cool. I think that is an example of cowardice on his part. Cowardice is a pretty strong word, but I can't think of a better one at the moment. It's just he's making the wrong call. I really do think that he would be better off with trying to help solve the problems from within, and not without, especially because we don't know what his plans are at the moment. Talon asked, do I think the territories lost at the beginning of BIF will be relinquished at some point back to their factions? We're not seeing a whole, at least the way that I'm noticing it. I don't think we're seeing a whole lot of wins or losses, except in the case of, yeah, I'm just not sure. I mean, there's like the war front, so there's the whole thing on Undercity and Darnassus. Those are gone, and with Darnassus being like quite literally destroyed, I don't see it coming back at all. So I don't think there's much left to reclaim anyway. For the Horde side, from the video that I posted, the Undercity is still intact, but it wouldn't surprise me if in another build they actually destroy it and crater the damn thing, to make it have that, you know, actually look like stuff exploded around there rather than just having a death fog around there. I don't know where these lower champions are, so fuck it. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I truly hope Starfang will go all emo, find comfort in the light, become lightbound, and lead the lightbound orcs into the Alliance ultimate trolling. I mean, it could. I mean, it's harder and harder to predict exactly what Blizzard's going to do. I'm still thinking that Starfang is going to do like his own kind of walkabout, and in some form or fashion, he's going to learn just what it means to walk in Sylvanas' shoes, to make those kinds of really hard decisions that you can't just honor your way out of it, or you can't just take the honorable way out and die, because in one view, like I said, it's not a popular view, but in one view, that's the coward's way out. It's like, oh, just go ahead and kill me. It's like, no, dude, that's like saying, oh, okay, GG guys, I'm just gonna quit, and you know, you can off me now. Sylvanas definitely does not operate that way. She's like, fuck that, you know, I'm gonna blow up my whole damn city so I can get another chance to beat your ass like later on. But trust me, you're gonna have yours. That's one way that I can paint Sylvanas. Of course, I can, you know, a number of fans and critics can easily paint her as, oh, she's a hawkish, super evil, maniacal warmonger, tentacle cuck, whatever. You can see it so many different ways. But we can make those arguments, and I think that's part of the fun of the faction. That's part of the fun of the faction war. When it comes to people like Yarel who become fanatic and stuff like that I'm not nearly as fond of. To me, that's a lot more. To me, that's a lot less. It's a lot less complex. It's boring.
Enemy near this location has proven problematic for
Who am I trying to kill? Gazraka. I don't know if I can kill him or not. Oh shit! And I'm going the wrong way. Alright. Where you at, Gaz? What's your face? Oh, you're down there. Damn it. Ow. Ah, you don't have a lot of life. I'll beat your ass. Anyway. Like the result of the war will likely end in stalemate. However, we have players in the community saying that being a conqueror is bad, the hordes is not conquer, something really. I wouldn't mind if territories did kind of did trade, basically, you know, kind of like Cataclysm. There were territories that were like taken and get, you know, or that were given and taken away. Because otherwise, if you have a game like Warcraft where there is no lasting consequence to what's going on, it loses a lot of the. It doesn't feel as special. Because, oh, well, you know, by the end, everyone's going to kumbaya their way out of this, and, you know, we're all going to band together and everything is going to be hunky-dory. Legion has proved that it's possible for lands to effectively be destroyed. Like, Silithus is gone. The idea of Silithus is, it's not like that was a big sacrifice, though. It's just Silithus. Sorry, Silithus, but, you know. You only had so much use in your lifetime. There needs to be shake on both sides as far as leadership. Oh yeah, because there definitely wasn't, right, Mad Dog? Yeah, because I mean, we still have Vol'jin, we still have Varian, right? We still have Garrosh and Thrall. We still have. Things have changed. I mean, especially on the Horde side, I'm sure Horde players could argue, be like, nah, dude, we need like a little bit less shake up, like, please. Oh, a Titanforge thing. Okay, well, Titanforge stuff does drop. I can shut up now. Go me. Alright, I'm not even doing stuff that's relevant. Then again, I don't even think world quests like work right now anyway. Or I don't think emissaries like work. So, fuck it. Not a big deal. Maybe Starfing was what Rexar did in Legion, joining a neutral faction. Oh, well, actually, Jeff, Rexar is back. He's definitely playing as Horde. You know what? Let's go pay him a visit. Actually, no, I can't pay him a visit because I don't know exactly where he is. But when I was doing BFA stuff, when I started doing the end game things and establishing footholds over in Stormsong Valley. Not there. Cold's Ross. Over here in Warfang Hold, you land here where it says return to Zul'Dazar, or it says return to Zul'Dazar. There's like a port there. You land there, you meet up with Rexar, and he's like, fuck yeah for the Horde, that sort of thing. So he's all in. He is not he's not neutral this time around. He's all about like fucking up the alliance. So there's that. But there were a couple things that were like broken in the over in Cool Taraz. So I think I'll pay a visit there.
Speak your business.
Safran needs to learn his lesson. His brother learned dying for the sake of dying is selfish. That was a long time ago, though. That was what, over 10,000 years ago? Playable in Magnathal when? I don't know. I didn't see a lot of Rexar talk to say one way or another. Gonna watch the Teldrassil vid. Peace out. You're gonna watch it? Yeah. You're gonna be watching that for a long time. But Rexar was my buddy for 80% of Legion. Makes no sense, dude. Yeah, no, but in the end, the Alliance don't really have like much of an attachment to him specifically, right? Hurting children. That sounds pleasant. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the boat. Boat. Champ of the Horde, sorry, not sorry. I should check out the White Hat spoilers for Before the Storm. Those undead paladins might not. Oh, really? They have a spoilers for? I don't know if I want to read the book spoilers. I already read the chapter sample. I'm a little bit uncomfortable about reading that, but.
Do not test me.
Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. I guess. Actually, let me see if there's any. I guess I should do mission stuff. I think I have resources for mission stuff. Yoo-hoo. And I still only have these missions and not much else. Hey, 500 gold with a 500 gold bonus. Oh shit. Let's see. Nothing. Yeah, I think that seems worth it. So I'm just gonna go get out of here. And let's come sail away. Let's go to... I don't know where to go.
Speak up.
Actually, I think I'm going to do this quest. Oh yeah, woo. There's this quest here that I have yet to finish because the map was all sorts of fucked up. Okay, I don't know what that means. Cool. Okay, there's a quest that I want to pick up. Okay, so I picked this up and I should get a buff. I hope. I hope I get a buff. Whee! Okay, yeah, I got the buff back. Yeah, there's this quest where they put beacons here. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so there's this I think this is part of the war campaign where I go into like this underwater area. I gotta find some stuff, kill some stuff. It's dark, it's scary, and all that. But there was no map, and part of me was like, oh, I hope the quest objectives don't show me like locations where to go, because at first it did. I had to literally feel my way around to try to find stuff, and it was a big pain in the butt. But I guess they fixed it, and now I'm sad. The book spoilers include the ending. I hear that would be really lame if the book if Blizzard let the book give away like the freaking ending. So, in my opinion, on the 5 million gold mount, there's been some talk about it on the forums. I'm gonna get it. I don't have five. I don't think I have 5 million gold on me at the moment, but I'm gonna get it. There's no question about it. Like having a mobile auction house, there's no question I'm gonna be like using the shit out of that. No doubt. Like and from that, I'm probably going to like reevaluate the way that I do my auctions, where I'll be on my raid, I'll be on my main, and I'm gonna have a stock of stuff to post like all the time. So the fact that I can post from anywhere is huge, and I think that's kind of cool from like that. To me, that's kind of cool from a roleplay standpoint too, because I can pretty much go anywhere. I can go anywhere in the world that has a mailbox, or if I'm an engineer, I can just drop a mailbox. But I can just go anywhere that I feel like, and do my business. I think that's cool. I like it from a role play standpoint. Notice I'm not even talking about the gold cost. It's not a thing. It costs so much that it only matters for certain people, and for others it doesn't matter, because an auction house is perfectly available for all players in different areas. This is strictly a prestige thing, just like that, just like the spider. It's just that this thing has an actual function to it. So fuck yeah. When it didn't have the spider not having a function, just made it like, why the fuck do I want this? It's a total waste of money. So I never bought it. All right, so that's that. Yay! I finished something. Oh, the Alliance did attack. How cute. Alright. City raid. Someone will just smack Grayman on the nose with a roll of newspaper and say, bad dog, then put him in the kennel with the bam bam problem solved. Ouch. Do you think they might retake Gilneas and after the battle for Lordaeron? You know, what's up, Ewits Jelly? I hope they do. I really think that it's time for I do think that there's time for a bit of reckoning, and this definitely sets the stage for Gilneas to be restored. I recall from a post from Red Shirt Guy that the different missions that you see on your mission table, they suggest a pretty big and escalating war that's going on that we just don't see, unfortunately. It's an off-screen war that's going on just through our mission table. It kind of sucks, but I'll deal with it, because that's just all we have to work with, really. And I need to do these. Do that one. I could have sworn I did these before, but I guess I was wrong. Oh well. So there's another quest. Someone's got another thing for me to do. But where are you? Yeah, really, where are you? Is it Kyra? No. Oh, it's Corona. Okay, so Corona should be down here. Let's see, forgive allied races for the Alliance sad day. There's a reason I have 3 auction tunes. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, I have a bunch of auction tunes all over the place. I would place auction characters at like certain locations, or I would have one in Dal as an engineer, so that way they compose with impunity, since I play on PvP realms and that sort of thing. Resources I gather can be used to recruit whatever. Okay, I will do a recruitment thing. Sure. Oh, I need to talk to her. My bad.
Nothing to say to you.
That's it. Sounds good. And then, see, you found our Duelers Guild. Blood Elf. Yeah, I'm a Blood Elf. Wait, where am I going? Speak with Zulin the Untamed at the Mugambala. The Restari have proven to be formed by Alba Allies. Content reports are coming in to help explain how they own their... Oh, does this have something to do with that whole 1 versus 1 arena dealy. Well, shoot, I need to actually find the quest though, so I'm not quite sure where to go. Something Restari. Wait, what's this? Ripa upstairs. I think I go upstairs. No, not you. Ah, okay. Skipper's Soba. Will you lead city raids and warm up like back in the old Lich King days? Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I'll go to what's it called, Stormwind, but I might go to Borealis because I think that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be. I think you know, yeah, I think that would be really fun actually. Okay, Ripa the Wind Ripper. What the fuck are you? Ripa the Wind Ripper. Alright, where are you at, lady? I don't see your butt. Ah. Okay, maybe she is down here. And I just like missed it. Or, oh, maybe I gotta go lower. Come on, Ripa. Dude, I'm not seeing this lady. Girl, where you at? I'm just trying to find Skull. Where is Skull? Man, I wish I could see like raid marks through walls and stuff. Ripa. Okay, I can barely tell. I can't tell what the hell this symbol is. Like, it's like right here. I'm on top of this thing. Oh, damn it! That's the Flight Master. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's not the person I'm going to at all. Ugh. From the Subtle Legion, it was that mangy mutt thing. Lance that year started. You know, it was. I'm not going to contest that. It was kind of his fault for like continuing to start shit this whole time. That's causing this whole problem. But it's also the problem of like the Horde and the Lance as a whole. Like they just don't have the infrastructure of you know, talking things out. If they did, we wouldn't have this problem. All right. The base of Mount Mugambala. Okay, where's Mount Mugambala? I don't know where the fuck that is, dude. It's not in Kulturas, is it? Is there a Mount Ugambala in Kulturas? I don't think so. Yeah, there isn't. The Restorer have proven that its own team has a fighting ring set up at the base of Mount Mugambala. Okay, that's post. There's no tooltips for like some of these other locations. Dang it. That is a little annoying. Let's see. So you'll do alliance raids for the fun. I mean, they were fun when we did them. It's just so simple too, though. Okay, maybe I'll go to the warport. Since Restari this, Restari that, so I'll try it. Alright, so I'll go from there.
And which lower do you bargain with?
Straight up death to the alliance. You're so nice. Let's see who's this tweet. Nah, that was from Mr. GM. Hello, Mr. GM. PvP sets, are they gone, or is it just Warfront sets? No, they're doing. No, they have. There are PvP sets that are out there. There might be some. I think there's some videos out there. I know that there are weapons available. I'm not sure if they're available here on the transmog thing though. Let me take a quick look. Let's see. Beacons, honorable combatants. No, that's not exactly it. Let's go with swords. Sword. Okay. It doesn't look like that stuff is here yet, although some of these look cool. Oh, look at that. That shit is sex. That's Hellfire Citadel. That's not it. That's not it. Yes, we're not seeing it yet. But there are there definitely are gladiator kinds of things to do. Alright, so here I am at, okay, I'm at the warport. I'm not gonna mess around here yet. But where the fuck is this fighting place? You'll actively hunt James Alliance Dwarf Floating Hide. I don't know what he mains actually. Does Mr. GM main Alliance? I have not paid attention. You know what, fuck, I'm not gonna try to find this spot. I'll look it up at some point, maybe, or I'll just go exploring. Fangs, Tuskas, Bala. The 5 million amount cost is before reputation cost reduction. No problem then. As I recall, there is no reputation involved with these guys. The guys that sell these are, they don't have a rep, I think. Alright, so was I gonna check anything else out in the area? Oh, where'd all the world quests go? Huh. How odd. I lost all the world quests. Nice bug. Yeah. Let me reload the UI. Oh, is that right? Would I wait though? So what faction are they aligned with? Because obviously I haven't looked it up enough. I just thought that from the look of the tooltip, I thought that those guys weren't aligned with any faction specifically. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find these guys. But at least I have my world quests back. I just don't know like where to find these other places though. That's a bummer. Probably the main factions, you say? Let me double check. Now I want to know. I want to know. See, I miss having the music, man. I like being here on YouTube Gaming because it gives me a chance to talk to more of you guys at once. Because I know a lot of you don't really care about Twitch and all that. But not having music sucks. Straight out. Let's see, what's this dude's name? Nope, that's not it. Where is this thing? Nope. Okay. Reigns of the Mighty Caravan Brutosaur. Vendor is Tulutu. Alright, Tulutu, where you at? I will find you. The location of this NPC is unknown. Bitch. Located at the Grand Bazaar, Port of Zundlar in Zandal. Okay. At the Grand Bazaar, somewhere. So find the dinosaur. He's kind of standing next to a dinosaur. Find his butt. Sujani. Tulutu. Hi, Tulutu. Okay, so... Alright, so it is aligned with the faction. Do I want to save 500 grand though? Or do I want it like right away? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Thrall can get back broken too? Okay. So like here's some context, I guess. So at the moment I am friendly with the Zandalari Empire. Which means that this shit can go down a little bit more. I guess I could wait until I guess I could wait till I'm exalted. Or I could just get it like day one and just be like, yeah, I'm a rich cunt and I just like got this shit right away. What's the maximum faction discounts? So the maximum faction discount is 20%. Okay, so for it to dip down to, excuse me. So for it to dip down to 4 million, that's tempting. That's like, based on the income based on the profit that I generate, that's like another 2 months or so. Or that's like 2 months worth of, yeah, about 2 months worth of profit. Almost, well, no, more like 6 weeks. Worth of pure profit. So that's not so bad. Oh, sorry, D. See another amount that I'll probably never have. I mean, from the looks of it, chances are repping up with Zandalari Empire won't be that hard. I think the number of quests that I'm seeing at the moment, that's more than what we're normally going to see. But I have little doubt that it'd be pretty easy to well, I can make the funds easily. And to ride on a fucker as big as this, dang it. Oh man, okay, well, whatever. You know, to hop onto something like ginormous, like what, you know what? I know where to go. Let me demo my let me demo what the experience will be like. I'll just get out of town real quick. I'll hop onto one of those Brutosaurs that are just kind of like hanging around. I don't know if they're as big as the caravan one, but I'm gonna hop on anyway. I think it'd be fun though. I think it'd be a lot of fun to get that mount. I'm wondering like how hard is it going to be for me to like fit into like anything? Oh hey, I found it. The Mugambala. Well, go me. Alright, so let's see what this thing is. Speak with guard. Okay. I'm here duel. That's it? Okay. Okay, so I have to come here to do the duel stuff. Right?
Give thanks to the lower of shapes.
Use wisdom to help show the carnage. Oh. So we can fight now. Right? Okay. 3, 2... No, I'm not gonna let you charge me, man. Oh, it hurts. Yeah! Suck it. Cool. So that's I guess that's the dueling thing. Not bad. Nice and simple. Alright, so I did that. Moving on. I'm here right on the dinosaur. That's what I came here for. Oh, interesting. PvP dummies. See, I like this is why I love this goddamn expansion. Everything's so spread out and like big. and meaningful,
Have anything ancient
and
to trade?
etc.
Needs to be
Anyway,
reasonable.
weapons. Welcome to Simon's Selling Stuff Store. I sell weapons, all sorts of weapons, but they're all busy now. Okay. Anyway, looking for a dinosaur. I want to ride a dinosaur. Now they're here, do you think Blizzard will implement another token cut to promote token inflation? Another token cut? What do you mean, Sam? A token cut. A token cut. I'm not quite sure what that means. Is that like are they gonna inflate, like unnaturally inflate the cost of tokens? Because I mean I'm pretty confident that they're not. If that's what you're implying. All right, so there should be a dinosaur up here somewhere. Maybe. Oh wait, yeah, there should be a dinosaur that's up here somewhere or nearby. Or am I wrong? Am I taking the wrong approach? I might be taking the wrong approach. Dang it. Yeah, I think I am. Between Wild and Legion, they stopped selling tokens to promote the overpricing of tokens. That is why tokens went from 40 to 200 grand. Pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure that's more of a pretty obvious market for us. During the period between Legion and I'm sorry, during the period between Warlords and Legion, you got to think about the number of people that are buying WoW tokens for the purpose of acquiring gold, because that's where it first starts. That's how the token supply appears in the first place. If there's no reason for players to buy gold necessarily, then there's going to be a very low supply of tokens. Because of the World of Draenor expansion having a freaking garrison that generates gold at a very alarming rate, there wasn't a whole lot of need to buy tokens in the same way. So when you have the combination of something like that on top, oh shit, I'm like totally going the wrong way now. When you have a combination of that, as well as the idea that once the this place has been taken over by blood trolls or some shit. Anyway, what I was saying is, like, when you have a combination of free, pretty easy gold generation, followed by the low demand to create tokens, you just have, like, that's where the inflation comes from. Everyone in many players in Warlords of Draenor towards the end time, they were just making tons of gold through the garrison and not spending it. So that's why once Legion started, all of this gold that's been building up all of a sudden started circulating in the market, and that's where you saw, like, the really big spikes in inflation. It has nothing to do with Blizzard holding back on tokens. It was simply because people largely stopped buying them because there was no need to. That's my reasoning behind it. Or at least I haven't seen anything that remotely backs up the claim of Blizzard holding back on tokens. There's no real need to. There's no real need to just let the market do its thing. Okay, so let's try this again.
Something.
All I want to do is ride on a dinosaur. Is that so hard?
Zandala forever.
I mean, if someone has other data to suggest otherwise, then I'd like to hear it. But I think my reasoning is pretty sound on that end. But no, I don't think that there's going to be a thing that you say. I think that once again, right now we're at a period where there's a lot of players that are playing WoW for free right now. All they need to do is just log on and either pick up their order hall gold or pick up their auction gold, and cool, they're playing for free. So it's cool that gold is exchanging hands. So I do still think that there's going to be an uptick on inflation, but it's not going to be as big because people are holding on to less of their gold than they were before. In Warlords, towards the end, there was very little reason to spend gold except for services. You didn't need it on trade goods because the garrison provided all the trade goods. You didn't need it on gear necessarily, or at least there was kind of an expiration point on that, so that didn't last very long. So it all came down to services like raid carries and things like that. Those were the things that drove gold circulation during that period. Before, apart from that though, that's where all that inflation was coming from. Ta-da! I hope that answers your question though. But which basically sums up to expect inflation, but it's not gonna come in the way that you think it is. All right, so I finally found the dinosaur. Thank goodness. Yay! Somehow I doubt that the... Okay, maybe it will be this big. But will it be this big? Because damn, this is big. You know what would be awesome? If it moved this slow too. I would actually think it's awesome if it did move this slow. Like, it's definitely not something that you would travel with. You just kind of mount up and be like, hey, check me out. That sort of thing. Yeah, so I would be curious. Well, I know that the Brutosaur does have a run speed. Or it does have a run animation, though. So, could be wrong. But I wouldn't mind. And I can, like, throw fruit at the peasants. I wonder if I'll be able to throw fruit like this. Let's see. Can I hop on anywhere else? No.
What is your business here?
Can I throw something at him? I will have an auction house, so it is enormous. It is enormous. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping that it moves slow, or that it's like, you know, not something that's made for travel. It's made for the convenience. Because seriously, like, I'll just set up shop somewhere. I'll just run down to like some remote area. Boom, auction house. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this like the first chance I get. It would be worth it to just it will be worth it to use the faction discount. So I'm gonna work my ass off when this is probably gonna be my first goal of the expansion, is to quest the fuck out of Zandalar. Doing that, get exalted, that'll easily save me that 1,000,000 gold, and I'll be in a good spot. So like I said, I was going to be doing a shorter stream today. I apologize, folks, but I do want to get, there's like 2, maybe 3 videos that I want to try to get done today, and I know that's not really going to happen. I feel bad because I keep pushing off my video on doing a tour of Culture House and Zandalar, but there are a lot of hot topics that I want, oh god, there are a lot of topics that I want to cover that I think are important. I want to get the conversation out there, so I'm going to be spouting some noise on that. So when you see it, make sure that you take a look at it, share it, upvote it, whatever. Make sure that we get the conversation going on. The big topic right now is the relationship. Oops, sorry. The big thing I want to talk about is the relationship between PvP and flying and Pathfinder, and how I think that this is going to spell a recipe for butthurtness and sadness in part of players that want to experience WoW the way that they want to, and they also want to not experience parts of WoW that they don't care about. So I'm going to bring up those talking points, and I hope that you guys can participate in the conversation or encourage others to discuss as well. So I'm going to take a break for a little bit, and then we get to work on that video, followed by other videos, followed by other videos, followed by everything. That's just kind of what I do. But I want to thank everyone for joining me this morning for the brief morning show. Like I said, I know it's short, but I do want to get some cool video content out there because that's what I do around here. So I'll see you guys around for the next thing that I do. But until then, stay safe, stay happy, and as always, stay breezy. Good show, guys. Bye, 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 bye.